Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Today we are going to start plane geometry. Plane geometry. In plane geometry, lines. In plane geometry, line. Now, two lines intersect at a point. So, these are called intersecting lines. O is called point of intersection. Point of intersection. So, we have four angles. We are going to write clockwise direction. These are the angles. Angle 2, this is 3, this one is 4. So, like that we will have 4 angles 1, 2, 3, 4. Two intersecting line L, M intersect at O and we have 4 angles. In this one, angle 1 is equal to angle 3. These are called vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angle, and they are equal in magnitude. So, if angle 1 is 50 degrees, that implies angle 3 is equal to angle 1. Why? Because it is equal, vertically opposite within this diagram. So, 3 is also 3 equal to 1. So, 1 equal to 50. So, that implies 3 is angle 3 equal to 50 degrees. Okay. Now, second pair, angle 2 equal to angle 4. This also a vertically opposite angles. Again, suppose you are taking angle 2 equal to 130 degrees. Then we know that angle 4 is equal to angle 2. Why? Because vertical angle. So, this is equal to 130. That implies angle 4 is also 130. And we have, in this one we have a linear pair also. Linear pair. So, angle 1 plus angle 2 is always equal to 180, since it is a linear pair, linear angle. That means sum of these two make a line. M is a line, angle 1 and angle 2. If you add these two, you will get 180 degrees. A line continue itself. So, these two is called linear pair. Angle 1 and angle 2 are linear pair. Sum of them is 180. Again, we can write angle 1 with 4 also linear pair. Why? Because again this is a L line, 180 degrees. Sum of this is again linear pair, angle 1, and angle 2 and 3 also. Angle 2 plus angle 3 is also 180 degrees. Since this is also a linear pair, make a line L. Okay, linear pair. Angle 2 and 1 is over, 3, 1 and 4 is over, 3, 4. 3 plus 4, if you take again 3 plus 4, again it is 180. Again it is a linear pair and making an angle line M, linear pair. So, like this we have a 4 linear pairs. When two lines intersect each other, 2 pairs of vertically opposite angles and 4 pairs of linear pairs. The linear pair is always forms a line. The angle sum of linear pair is 180 degrees. Okay. Now, parallel lines. Parallel lines, the lines whose distance between them are always same. These distances are constant. Till infinity, distance between them is always same. If distance between them are constant, then these two lines are called L, M. These two lines are called parallel lines. So, or non-intersecting line or rays, non-intersecting, distance between them constant. Say that is D. We are saying D. If distance constant, the lines L is parallel to M. This is a parallel indication. Another one, if they are non-intersecting also, two rays non-intersecting is there. Non-intersecting rays or lines are called parallel also. Parallel. Okay, this is the parallel lines. Now perpendicular lines, perpendicular lines. Suppose L is a line, another line M is perpendicular to that, means they makes angle 90 degree to each line. They are perpendicular to each other, they makes 90 degree at point of intersection. So like that we will have 490 degrees at O. Like this we have a, so line M is perpendicular, this is a sign of perpendicular to M. Now a line cuts a parallel line, we have different angles and problems of on that. So transversal line. Transversal line is what? Two parallel lines LM and a T is a transversal line which cuts two parallel lines LM at two different places. Here we will take as O dash. Okay. Whenever you are taking whenever a transversal line cuts two different parallel lines L and M at different places, we have 8 angles. So clockwise direction we are taking, this is angle 1, this is angle 2, this one is 3, this one is 4. Again we have to start here, 5 clockwise direction, this is 6, this one is 7, this one is 8. Now this 1 and 3, again 1 equal to 3, vertically opposite. 2 and 4, vertically opposite. Okay. And like that 4 and 5 and 6, 5 and 7, 6 is adjacent is there, vertically opposite. So VO we are writing. Again 6 and 8, these are vertically opposite. So 4 pairs of line we will get vertically opposite when a transversal cuts LM parallel lines. 4 pairs we will get, pairs over. Now how many pairs will form? Linear 1 2 3 4, 4 4 8. So 1 plus 2 is 180, 1 plus 4 also 180. This is called linear pairs. Okay, you have to write complete linear pairs. And 2 3 also linear pair. Again 3 4 also a linear pair. For point O, at point we are getting point of intersection of T and L, we are getting 4. Similarly we will get at 5 and 6. 5 plus 6 is equal to 180, 5 plus 8 equal to 180, and 6 plus 7 equal to 180, 7 plus 8 equal to 180. Like this we will get 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 pairs, 8 linear pairs. So this is there. Now we are going to solve problems, and more things are there, more angles are there, we have to name them. Now we are giving this angle 1 equal to angle 5. one pair, angle 2 equal to angle 6, another pair, angle 3 equal to angle 7, angle 4 equal to angle 8. These four are called corresponding angles of parallel lines. Corresponding angles of parallel lines. Okay, corresponding angles, and they are equal. So we have four pairs. This is four pairs. See this? These are the four pairs. These are called corresponding angles. 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 3 and 7, 4 and 8. These are called corresponding angles of a parallel lines. One, two, three, this is 4, this one is 5, this one is 6, this is 7, this one is 8, clockwise direction. Now, corresponding was alternate interior angles. Which angle, which pair is there? Alternate interior. 4 is equal to 6 and 3 equal to 5. These are called alternate interior angles. Two pairs you have, that is alternate interior angle. Alternate exterior angles, 2 and 2 equal to angle 8 and angle 1 equal to angle 7. This is 7. So these again two pairs. Which pair this is? Alternate exterior angles. This is called alternate exterior angles. Alternate interior two pair, alternate exterior angles. Again, vertically opposite over this over 6 and 8, vertically opposite 5 and 7 over this. So this is there. Now using this properties we can solve the number of problems. Now question number 1, you will get like this. So this is x, somewhere else you have 70, find other angle, this is 70, and you have to find this angle y, and this angle is z. Find x, y, z. If one angle is given 70, you have to find x, y, z. Find first bit x, second bit y, third bit z. You have to find these angles. Now see that this and this intersecting line, if you take LM and T transversal, this is parallel indication arrow. Now these are vertically opposite. Angle x equal to 70 degrees. Why? Vertically opposite angle. We know that vertically opposite angles are equal. Now 70 and z equal to again 70 by corresponding angles. Corresponding angles of parallel lines. So z equal to 70, and this z and y plus z equal to 180 degrees, and z is 70, we know that y plus 70 equal to 180, y equal to 180 minus 70, that equal to 110. Why we get this? Why? Because these two are linear pair, or they making a straight angle. Linear pair or straight angle, we call it as a straight straight angle. That means sum of these two, it makes 180. So y plus z, z is 70 we got from this, and subtract that, you will get 110. So this way we can find any value. So all y is x y z over. Now question number 2. This is parallel lines and this is a transversal line. You have one angle here 30 degrees. Now you have to find P, Q, R and X. So all you have to find, you have only one angle here. So first bit Q. Q is what? Just see this L, M, these are called corresponding angles. Q equal to 30 degrees. Why? Because it is a corresponding angles of parallel lines. So they are equal. Second one, Q and X is vertically opposite. So X equal to Q and Q equal to 30, that implies X equal to 30 degrees. This is vertically opposite. Vertically opposite. Let's see, this is vertically opposite. If you know this makes a linear pair R. So R degree plus Q degree is what? 180 degree. Straight angle, or we call it as a linear pair. Linear pair. If it is linear pair, means sum should be this. We know that Q is 30 degrees and this is 180. So R equal to 180 minus 30, that is 150. So value of R 150 degrees. R and P are vertically opposite. Fourth one, R equal to angle P and this equal to 150, that implies P equal to 150 degrees, since these are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles of intersecting line. T and M intersecting lines. T and L also intersecting line, but T is transversal when it cuts L and M, these two lines. So like this we can find. So each and every Q is a vertically corresponding angles to these parallel lines. So Q is 30 and X and Q are vertically opposite. This is X. X and Q are vertically opposite angles. So Q equal to 30, that implies X is equal to Q plus R equal to 180. It is a straight angle. Q plus R makes a line T. So it is a linear pair. 30 plus R equal to 180. This is 150. Like that we will get R and P are vertically opposite again. So P equal to 150. Now problems on triangles. Problems of triangles. Lines over. Now problems of triangles. So first you will get a question like this. Question 1. Does 2, 2, 4 forms a triangle? A bit forms a triangle. B bit triangle. B bit not form a triangle. C bit forms a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. D can't say. Okay. Now if this is a sides, so we have a condition. Whenever sides are given, suppose we are taking a side A, B, C, it is a triangle. In a triangle, to form a triangle, condition is there. Sum of two sides, sum of any two sides is greater than third one. This is a one rule. Or if you take second condition, difference of any two sides less than third side, and here also third side. If these conditions are fulfills, so these lines will form the triangle, otherwise it is a open one. Open figure is not a triangle. Suppose we are taking like this, so this three side but open one is not a triangle. Three side in closed figure is a triangle. So 2 adding, we are adding to this two side. Is it greater than 5? Check that. This is 4 greater than 5 is not true. So not true. This is not true. That means this with this side we will not get a closed three side figure, so not form a triangle. This will not form a triangle. Okay, if one condition is fail, so it will not form a triangle. Second one, 4, 5, 3 forms a triangle. Side having this form a triangle. This is a question. Side having 4, 5, 3 forms a triangle or not? A bit. It forms a triangle. B bit. It does not form a triangle. C, both A and B. D, none. So now we have to again check that condition. What is that? Sum of any two sides greater than third one, and some difference of any two side less than. If it is there, then you can form. So we are taking sides 3 plus 4 greater than 5. We have to check that. 7 greater than 5. Yes, sum is greater than. First condition over. Take other values. 3 plus 5 greater than 4. Yes, 8 greater than 4. 4 plus 5, all three sides we are going to check now. 9 is greater than 3. So this is yes. Okay, it fulfills the first condition. Now check that one. 4 minus 3 less than 5. Difference should be less than. Now we achieve 1 is less than 5. Yes, 5 minus 4. Take 5 minus 4 again less than 3. Check that. Yes, 1 is less than 3. 4, 5 and 5, 3. 5, 3 less than 4, third side is there. So 2 is less than 4. So this also fulfills. When this fulfills, we can say that sides having 5, 4, 3 forms a triangle. Means what? A closed three side figure. We will get with these these sides, we will get a closed figure. So this way we can say that 3, 4, 5, 3 is a triangle sides. Now perimeter of triangle. Perimeter of triangle is what? If these are the sides, vertices A, B, C are vertices, then P perimeter. Perimeter is what? AB plus BC plus CA. Take one question. Find the perimeter if sides are if sides are 20 centimeter, 30 centimeter and 40 centimeter. So then P is what? P is AB plus BC plus CA. Add this 20 plus 30 plus 40, all are in centimeters. So 90, 50, 40, 90 centimeter is the perimeter. So like this we can find the perimeter of a triangle. Second question, triangle will be there 2x, 3x, 8x, A, B, C. Find perimeter of triangle. This is a triangle. Now perimeter of triangle ABC equal to AB side BC, length of BC, length of CA. AB is what? 2x, BC is 8x, CA is 3x. Now add this 10x plus 3x. Again 10 plus 3, 13, 13x. If it is in units, why? Because centimeters or meters are not given, then we have to write units. So perimeter of triangle is 13 units. Now area of triangles. Area of triangles. In area of triangles, we can find first area of a triangle. We have a formula here. ABC, length into breadth or length into breadth. Area of triangle equal to half into length into breadth. One formula. Another one is also there, area equal to half into length into height. Height also there. So using this formula we can find the area of triangle. Question 1. Find the area of triangle whose length is 25 centimeter and breadth is 20 centimeter. Both values are in centimeter. So solution, length given 25 centimeter, breadth given 20 centimeter, like this. So this is length, this is breadth. Now area is what? A equal to half into L into B. This is half into 25 into 20. 2 goes with this. Okay, 20 goes with 2. So you will get 10. 25 into 10 is 250 square centimeters. Okay, square centimeters. Here we have to take square as a units, square centimeter or square units as a area. Area will be in a square units. Okay, so you have to take square centimeter. Centimeter is a unit given in questions. So we have to put square before that, square centimeter. Now second question, find the area of triangle whose length is 30 meter and height is 24 meter. Here height is given, so triangle will be like this. Okay, this is height and this is base. Length meters, units are in meters. This is 24 meters. Okay, less visible. We are taking next. Now this is height is how much? 24 meters and this is 30 meters. Height is given. So again area of triangle is what? Area of triangle ABC, this equal to half into length into breadth, length into height. Height is given now, so we have to take height. This meter into 24, it goes 12. 3 12s are 36, 10. Square meters, or we can write this as also meter square. Area is triangle. So like that we can find area of triangles using half into length into height or half into length into breadth. Okay.